All right. So, another Murder Mook blog, y'all. Another Murder Mook blog. So, we're going to talk about the Murder Mook and Hitman first. That's what we're going to talk about first before we get to the Murder Mook and Brizz. All right? We're going to talk about the Murder Mook and Hitman Holla first. First of all, this, let me check myself. This is not a Murder Mook blog. This is a Murder Mook, Hitman, and Brizz blog. So, let's talk about the Murder Mook and Hitman Holla situation. It's funny because some of the things that Hitman Holla was saying was most definitely like facts. Hitman Holla blog put you to the point to where you couldn't deny none of it. And it's crazy because, yeah, like I remember that 15 Minutes of Fame video, 2019, where Hitman Holla and Murda Mook was like, well, not Murda Mook, but Hitman Holla was like rapping a Murda Mook. They was like going from like spot to spot. They was at the same place, but then they was going outside with each other. They was inside the, like up in like the back, up in the back, you know what I'm saying? Like chopping it up, I guess like up in like the little room, like the little face-off room or whatever. Murda Mook, Charlie Clips, and Hitman Holla, like they all was out there like being cool, talking, just shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like the typical man shit, just cool, just associating with people. I know probably like neither like one of these cats probably like care about like one another. But this is the thing though, man, like around the first times like where I, was into battle rap, you know what I'm saying? It was like Murda Mook and Serious Jones. And I'm pretty sure him and Holla could probably like say like the same. One thing I appreciate him and Holla on is that he never denied that he was, you know what I'm saying? He never denied that he was a fan of like a Mook and Rex back then. He never denied that. He was being like real with it. But I think it just comes to a situation to where, yeah, Mook is kind of like the one that like, Mook and Serious Jones to me, they're kind of like the ones to me that just kind of like started like the battle rap popularity. I know you had people like Reed Dollars, you know what I'm saying? You had people like Loaded Lust, but the main people who I was like looking at was Serious Jones and like a Murda Mook. That's what I'm saying, like that's what I was like looking at back then. Serious Jones was killing people on well, I won't say kill because he did have like some matches that was real debatable, but Serious Jones was undefeated on Fight Club, and then Murda Mook was damn near going from place to place, rapping against people, you know what I'm saying, beating people, you know what I mean? So I think it's that like when it went. I think when it comes to Mook though, I think Mook, he has kind of like the same similarities from like the time like when he damn near got into Serious Jones the other day. It's the same thing, kind of like a little similar to like a Hitman Holla. As far as, let me break that down though, as far as kind of like the little slick talk to get like a battle going. I definitely think Murda Mook is like saying like little things to Hitman Holla because he know, he not gonna admit it, but he know what type of big battle it could be. He knows if he feels like if he get Hitman Holla up in the room that he wants, up in like a certain like spot like where he wants, he feels like he gonna beat the dog crap out of Hitman Holla. You know what I mean? I feel like he trying to have Hitman Holla play his game. He not trying to play Hitman game. He trying to have Hitman Holla play his game. So how it could be kind of like a little similar to when it get to like Serious Jones, you saying like a little bit of like little slick stuff here and there, and then you will say that nah, it's not that way. I do feel like I do feel like Mook is that type of person. Yeah, I do. And I'm glad that I didn't say nothing right away because Hitman Holla comes from a different type of lifestyle. Hitman Holla's from St. Louis. You have Murda Mook, that's from Harlem. All right. So when you like see like certain things like that gets played a certain way, Hitman Holla like, okay, you know what? Nah, that ain't it right there. I don't play like that. I want to punch you in your face. When I first seen that, I'm just like, well, dang, I'm like, what did Murda Mook do to Hitman for Hitman to say that? But then Hitman Holla broke it down. I think Hitman Holla broke it down in a way of like, you know, I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of you. You know what I'm saying? You saying like little slick stuff. Then you want to say that you don't mean it that way. But then I just want you to say all these things to me like when you see me. It could be taken a certain way. We know Hitman Holla could get a certain way or whatever the case might be. But he just going to call it out if he feel the needs to. And it's crazy because I forgot to put Arsenal in this too. Because Arsenal, another person, you know what I'm saying, like that get tired of Mook. He said that he'll box Mook. Like, you know what I'm saying, he said that he'll fight Mook, you know what I'm saying, like for some money. He said he don't want to battle Mook no more. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like everybody want to fight Mook, man. Mook get on certain people's nerves. And I knew that, but now I know this even more. Now I know even more how much people can't stand Mook. I just feel like Hitman Holla, he give Mook his credit, but at the same time, he just can't stand Mook. And Mook, he understands Hitman Holla, but I think he knows how mad Hitman Holla could get. He trying to press some buttons, and he just trying to get a battle with Hitman Holla. That's just how I feel. And then it just goes back to like what I said. Yes, Murda Mook is Serious Jones. They're one of the people where it was like, oh, wow, you know what I'm saying? They dope. And they moved on with it. When I first seen Hitman Holla, it was against Charlie Clips. Then I started looking at his battles way before then. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I like the way he performs. You know, I like the way he bring like his brother out, and his brother is a part of his raps. That's the first time I ever seen something like that. That's dope. That's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, Hitman Holla played ball. He damn near had a hella good battle, you know what I'm saying, with Averb. He started getting very, very popular. And then he got even more popular when he went to Wild 'N Out. So Hitman Holla could arguably be like the biggest battle rapper on the planet. The most popular battle rapper on the planet. That's just what it is. But Murda Mook is also the person to where the battle rap just came off the ground. And when Murda Mook started talking about like the money stuff or whatever, you know, it just seemed like people started getting paid more. People, like some people started kind of getting the type of Mook that, you know what I'm saying, the type of money that Mook was getting. If they're not getting the type of money that Mook is getting, they're getting a little bit like lesser than him. Some of the battlers. We're not going to say all the battlers. Because I doubt if all the battlers is getting paid like Mook. I highly doubt that. But that's how I look at like this whole like situation, man. I think Hitman Holla, I think he gets way more frustrated with Mook, way more than Mook getting frustrated with him. I don't think Mook is getting frustrated with Hitman at all. I think Mook is just trying to press like you know, like just trying to press certain buttons with Hitman Holla. That's all I think. That's all I think. And then I know Mook, yeah, I know he said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, he lost to Easy. Blah, blah, you know, blah, blah, blah. He lost to Easy. And well, Murda Mook, I got you losing against Big K. The Murda Mook and New Jersey Twerk battle, I definitely like want to see again. But you know, and then when you win against Reed Dollars, man, ooh, well, like Mook, man, that shit won it. That won it right there, Mook. I don't ever want to like look at that battle again, ever in my life. So Mook has some down times in battle rap, and so does Hitman Holla. Do Hitman Holla probably arguably have like more like better battles than Mook? Yeah. Because like when you even like, because even like when I like look at the battle, like when Mook went against Lux, I wouldn't look at that battle again, but he did 30 Lux. And then when you go to Murda Mook versus Iron Solomon didn't win one round. I know it's boring as hell, y'all, but he did beat Iron Solomon all 5 rounds. He beat Iron Solomon 5-0, bro. And then when you look at Hitman Holla, he had one of the best battles with Sue Surf. He 3-0'd K-Shine. Well, he did like lose the Verb. A very, very good battle with Ill Will. That's a very, very good battle, bro. That's a very, very good battle. He had a good battle with Calico. I felt like him and Holla beat Cassidy. Yes, I do. But, you know, I know some people gonna probably like disagree with it, especially a person like Mook, right? But we all know why that's the case. You know what I mean? But do I want to see Murda Mook and him and Holla battle? Yes. Way more than Brizz Rawsteen versus Mook. I said it. Now, let's talk Brizz and Murda Mook. This right here, you get fed up with it. You get fed up with it, you know. But this is what I'm gonna say. I don't want to see Murda Mook versus Brizz Rawsteen. And I think I told you that before. I think I told you guys that before, you know, through the years, you know. But if you just like look at this whole situation, you know, this started off with Brizz Rawsteen saying something about Murda Mook mama. Yeah, we're talking about mamas again. We're going off what Murda Mook said to, what Brizz Rawsteen said to Murda Mook, as far as saying like, F your moms. Brizz Rawsteen was still kind of like low-key, kind of like being extra after that. He was kind of like, you know, kind of like a little, kind of like pushing up on Mook and Calico a little bit. But I think Brizz Rawsteen just wasn't going for them walking around him or whatever the case might be. Or so, you know, Brizz Rawsteen was kind of acting a certain way. And, you know, that made Murda Mook swing on him. And then it come to the point to where, you know, they end up getting like jumped or whatever the case might be. Calico Pops come in, they did what they did to old boy. That's now that's now no longer here no more. They didn't do, you know what I'm saying, like they didn't, you know what I'm saying, of course, do anything to him, but I heard that he got like killed like a month later, but something like with a whole nother situation that even had nothing to even do with them though. You know what I mean? I do think Brizz Rawsteen didn't know how to take it as far as with that whole situation that went down, getting kind of like clowned for it. Because even like when you like look at the video, Murda Mook barely even, it's like he kind of like, to me, Brizz Rawsteen, when Mook swung, he kind of like, I'm looking for the word for it, but he didn't get him all the way with it though. He didn't get Mook, like he didn't get Brizz Rawsteen with it all the way. You know what I mean? I don't think Brizz Rawsteen didn't know how to take it as far as what the media was doing to Brizz. I don't think he was able to handle that all the way. I also feel like it probably did, you know, mess him up, you know what I'm saying, when his home, like, you know what I'm saying, like when his homie ended up getting like killed like a month later. I think that really like messed up Brizz too. I also think it comes down to a situation to where Brizz was like looking at URL like, well, it seemed like y'all gave Mook more time, so I don't want to do it. Okay, boom. But it still seems like you have a problem with Calico and Mook. It still seemed like you have like a problem with them about what Calico said, that he was trying to shake your hand, but you didn't want to shake it, but then you end up shaking his hand. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you get into it with somebody, bro, let's just say if that person ended up getting like the best of you, regardless if you get jumped or regardless if he just whoops your ass or whatever the case might be, sometimes the best things for it not to be is with you being around that person still after the situation, because it could become very, very awkward, especially if you're not a person that don't get over stuff like that quick. 99% of men don't know how to get over of them getting their ass whooped by somebody arguing, jump out 8 people, and then they still see them same people up in the same room. It could be kind of a dangerous game. It could be kind of dangerous. Because I know people saying what Brizz feel like he want to do to like Murda, Mook, and Calico, but you never know as far as like what Mook want to do to Brizz after the mother. You know what I'm saying? Like after the mother dissing. He could sit here and tell you on the camera that it didn't really bother him, but you know, that's a very, very emotional thing, man. That's a very, very emotional thing when that comes to play. It could be. Do I feel like Murda, Mook, and Brizz will happen eventually? It will. But I'm not about to sit here and just constantly just like brag about the situation. Do I feel like it's like when it comes to Brizz, you have to understand like what you said. You did say F Mook moms. Where that's coming from, I don't know. I don't even know what they had going on back then before the goddamn battle. I don't know what the hell they had going on. But for you to say that, and it's in a battle, I know gloves is off when it comes to battle rap. And I know it's not going to make sense to like what I'm saying, but I didn't know gloves was all the way off when it come to like certain things like this. And I know that don't make no sense, right? Because when the gloves is off, the gloves is off, right? I guess y'all like when people be dissing people dead parents and shit, and people be dissing they sons and shit like that. That's artistic, and I don't know. Like if that's what y'all went into, that's what y'all went into. But as far as just like Brizz Rothstein, you know, with Calico saying that, yeah, like when me, you, and Verd was on Clubhouse the other day, like you didn't do none of this stuff then. And he was right, because I remember that Clubhouse conversation, and it didn't really have anything to do with that. It didn't. And then it's just like after a situation happened and you talking to your other homie, and then the homie bring his homie, the one that you got into it with, and y'all just having a random conversation about just random stuff. You thinking in your head like, what the hell this nigga doing up here? Like, why he feel so comfortable to come up in here like while I'm right here after he done did what he did to me? Or even if I just got into a fight with the person, like, and it was a tie, or I beat him up or he beat me up, why the homie bringing his homie, the one I got into it with, like, and we all three of us talking, and he right here and I'm right here. He on the right side, I'm on the left side. Like, what's going on with that? It could become awkward. But something has to happen in a positive way. And that's maybe a fade, or that's maybe a conversation. But it don't need to lead to people dying. It don't have to lead to that. You probably feel like you want to at least probably get like a 5 minutes with a Calico or a Murda Mook. And I'm never against that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, right? But how that happen before the battle happens, please. Because I get sick and tired of talking about Brizz Rothstein and Mook, man. And I'm not even about to sit here and like get into like to the money situation either, because it's like, I'm not about to tell like another man as far as like what he not worth. I'm not about to do that. I got like certain things that I'm trying to get going, but I don't need nobody to tell me as far as like what I can't do with me trying to do it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I just feel like a conversation just has to be talked, you know what I'm saying? Just has to be talked about. But the thing is, as far as what Mook said, I don't know if it's drunk talk. But if you've been talking to Mook every other day, Brizz, you've been having conversations with Mook here and there, and ain't nothing happened yet, y'all gotta be just trying to just do any and everything to get this battle started. Y'all gotta just be just talking about all these things that y'all could do for you to get the money that you want, and for Murda Mook to get the money that he wants. That's all that I could think of now. I no longer don't think it could possibly be a thing. And if it is a thing, Brizz, that's what you need to put to the table. But don't put it on the table as far as it leading to violence. Because fights happen every damn day. Yeah, people get killed every day too. But y'all don't want to be them type of people. That's all I got to say about that whole situation. Now, if you guys asking me, do I want to see Brizz Rothstein versus Mook or Mook versus Hitman? I want to see damn Mook versus Hitman before I see Mook versus Brizz. Yeah. This y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck, man. Subscribe to the channel. Go on.